At the beginning of the movie, we meet Mia, an ordinary girl living with her mother in San Francisco. The heroine says goodbye to her cat and goes to school on a scooter. No one pays any attention to the ungraceful Mia. She is so unassuming that one of the guys even sits on her without noticing. The heroine discusses this with her only friend, Lilly Moscovitz. Distracted, she dreams of kissing Josh, the main handsome guy in the whole school. During class, a guy starts a debate to abolish the school uniform. He is confronted by the insecure Mia, who is terribly shy of speaking in front of an audience. The heroine is laughed at, and she feels that the excitement has made her sick. After school, Mia goes to a rock climbing course, where she tells her mother, named Helen, about what happened. The woman, in turn, reports that her grandmother has come to visit them from Europe. Mia does not want to see her, since she has never seen her father, and his mother was not eager to communicate with them. However, Helena insists that the girl should see her grandmother and just have tea with her. Mia nevertheless decides to agree and visit Clarissa. The next day, the heroine participates in the rehearsal, during which she fondly observes Josh. Lily asks her friend to help her after school, but Mia refuses, as she has to go to meet her grandmother. Arriving at the address indicated in the note, the girl sees in front of her a strange building that does not look like a hotel. Inside, everything is very well furnished, and the butler escorts the surprised Mia into the living room. A woman named Charlotte introduces herself to the heroine, and tells her that she has gotten into the consulate of the country of Genovia. At this, Clarissa appears in the room and talks to her granddaughter a little stiffly. The woman gives Mia a pendant with the emblem of Genovia, and says that her life may soon change dramatically. Over tea in the garden, the heroine learns that her father's name is Edward Rinaldi, and he was a prince until recently, but left this world. Learning that she is now an heiress and will have to rule Genovia years later, Mia comes to a state of shock and is ready to give up all her titles and honors. Clarissa tries to convince her granddaughter to move to a new country and learn to be a princess, but the frightened heroine runs away home. Mia quarrels with Helen, who has hidden her connection to the royal family from her, and retires to her room. The next morning, the insistent Clarissa comes to her home to pick up the heroine and says that without her, Genovia will have to change its entire state system. Helen manages to reach a compromise. Before the ball in honor of the country's independence, Mia will have to think and decide whether she is ready to learn how to run the country. Clarissa gives her granddaughter a limousine and introduces her to Joseph, who must accompany her everywhere. Mia stops by to pick up her friend Lily, who comes to love the car. The girls have a nice chat with Joseph and ask him not to stop close to the school so as not to make too much noise. After an unsuccessful baseball game, Lily, along with her friend, decides to visit her brother Michael. While everyone admires the guy's game, Mia looks with interest at the car that Helen promised to give her. Mike tries to be nice to the heroine because he likes her a lot, but she does not react to his attempts to attract attention. Mia then heads to the embassy, where her grandmother finally decides to assess the extent of the disaster. Clarissa realizes that in order to make the girl a real princess, she will have to work very hard, starting with her appearance and ending with her manners. The woman decides to start with posture and the correct position of her arms and legs. Charlotte helps her with her exercises, and sometimes she is openly amused by Mia's cute grimaces. However, despite everything, Clarissa remains calm and reserved. The next day, the heroine goes to school, and at the gym class Josh decides to help her and teach her to catch a ball. However, Mia at this time only fantasizes about boys. After school, Joseph takes the girl to her grandmother's house and gives her shoes to make her look more presentable in the eyes of Queen Genovia. At dinner, Clarissa ties her granddaughter to a chair to keep proper posture and mind her table manners. The woman tells her that Genovia has very close ties to Spain and has adopted some of their dances. Joseph teaches Mia some moves, and as time passes, they become more and more fluid and graceful. Satisfied with her progress, Clarissa lets her granddaughter go and decides to go about her business. Joseph, however, suggests that the woman break her boredom and dance a little. This is noticed by Charlotte, who enters and leaves, deciding not to interfere with the couple's enjoyment of each other. The next day, Mia refuses to meet with Lily, and realizes that she is late for her grandmother. Bursting into the embassy, the heroine apologizes, and meets Paulo, a famous image maker. Clarissa leaves to take a call from the Prime Minister, and instructs the man to turn Mia into a real beauty. First, Paolo decides to deal with the girl's hair, and then breaks her glasses and plucks her eyebrows. The transformation completely suits Clarissa and the girl herself. However, when she picks up her friend, Lily criticizes her appearance, saying that now Mia began to look like everyone else in chase fashion. This is not supported by Michael, and Joseph looks at the future princess sympathetically. At the end of the ride, a man comforts Mia and says he will pick her up at 3 o'clock. The friends quarrel, and the heroine realizes that she has to tell Lily everything. Having learned the truth about Mia's transformation, the girl apologizes to her and says that she certainly did not expect such a turn of events. At the lesson, classmates try to insult the heroine for her new hairstyle, but Lily stands up for her and says that this is a sign of high intelligence. After school, Clarissa continues to teach her granddaughter. This time she deals with the girl's manners and gives some books that every princess should read. After a while, Michael invites Mia on a date on Saturday, and the girl accepts his invitation. In front of the school, the heroine suddenly sees a crowd of journalists who suddenly pounce on her. The principal informs Mia that there is an article in the newspapers that she is the princess of Genovia. The girl doesn't understand how such news could get into the press. Having learned about everything, Clarissa decides to come to the school and take her granddaughter, bypassing the insistent journalists. Joseph brings Paolo to the principal's office, who confesses that he told about Mia out of vanity, wanting everyone to admire the transformation he has made. The girl continues to ponder whether she should accept the title of princess. Lily advises to refuse, because being a princess is very difficult and you need to follow a lot of boring rules. However, Joseph advises to try and participate in the first reception, during which it will become clear whether Mia is ready to rule Genovia. At dinner, the von Trachen barons discuss that they will soon regain their throne. Mia accidentally sets fire to the invitation and her neighbor's sleeve with a candle, but the misunderstanding is resolved with the help of an ice bucket. However, the trouble doesn't end there. The girl takes too big a piece of ice cream and tries not to show it, but her antics are repeated by the Prime Minister and his wife. The last straw is the fall of one of the guests because of Mia. However, this situation amuses one of the ambassadors, so everyone quickly forgets about it. The next day, Clarissa cancels all her business and decides to spend time with her granddaughter, walking around San Francisco. Mia is excited about this opportunity and takes her grandmother to a center with slot machines. The woman says that her son was sad to part with his beloved, but he realized that it was his duty. The next day at school, Mia gains even more popularity. Josh tells her that he broke up with his girlfriend and suggests that the heroine go to a party together at the beach on Saturday. Mia happily agrees and postpones the meeting with Michael to the next weekend. At the party, the girl has fun and forgets about Lily's program, to which she promised to come. Suddenly, the paparazzi appear on the horizon. Josh kisses a girl in front of them in order to become famous, and this pisses Mia off. Upset, she runs away from the party and feels cheated of her best expectations. Back home, Mia cries and complains about all of Helen's injustices. The next day, Clarissa sees the articles in the newspapers and becomes very upset about her granddaughter's behavior. The woman doesn't mind Mia coming to the ball, but she won't be a princess anymore. When the heroine leaves, Joseph appears in the office and defends her, saying that the photos are just tricks and attempts to discredit the girl. Clarissa agrees to soften and admits that she still believes in Mia. At school, Lily has a fight with her friend, but quickly forgives her and agrees to attend the consulate ball. During a physical education lesson, Mia manages to kick the ball and earn herself a point. In the evening, the girl communicates with Michael and apologizes for her refusal, and offers to make amends by inviting him to a celebration in honor of Genovia at the consulate. However, the young man is too hurt by the situation with Josh and therefore refuses. The next day at school, Mia finally fights back against the main bully and defends Lily's friend. Clarissa apologizes to her granddaughter for the incident on the beach and gives her the diary that her father wanted to give her on her 16th birthday. The woman is sure that Mia will make a great princess, but the girl is visibly nervous and replies that she is not ready for such responsibility and will always worry about not letting someone down. The heroine promises that she will come to the ball together with Helen, but she herself is going to run away. In her father's diary, Mia finds an encouraging letter from her father and realizes that she must accept her fate and try to become someone rather than run away, frightened by the difficulties. The girl dresses and hurries to the ball despite the downpour. At the same time, Joseph tries to catch up with her, and Clarissa is perplexed why her granddaughter has not yet appeared at the gala. The woman realizes that if Mia does not appear soon, the throne will pass to Baron von Trachen. Joseph still manages to find the heroine and bring her to the ball. Mia is very embarrassed to speak in front of an audience, especially in her outfit, but she makes an effort and gives a speech. The heroine announces that she no longer wants to think only of herself and is ready to become a princess to take care of Genovia and its inhabitants. Clarissa crowns her granddaughter and rejoices at her choice. Paolo arrives at the ball and brings Mia to the party. After that, the girl dances with Michael, who still came to the celebration. Going outside, the couple embraces and realizes that a long and happy life is ahead of them. Mia moves with her grandmother to Genovia, and soon her mother should also fly there. The girl feels that she has made the right choice. This is the end of the movie. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. Give this video a like. Write in the comments what you think about this movie, and see you in new videos.